Hello and welcome back to the Ebon Hawk once again for more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic to the Sith Lords, where we're finally going to get to some action. We have done enough talking. Talking for 2 episodes straight. Now that's enough. Let us fix this HK unit, or fix more of it. Install the control cluster, but it's still deactivated. Alright, well, we'll have to find more parts and we'll go out looking for more parts right now. So, let us see. Atten, where do you suggest we go?
Something up?
Well, we have Pasak. Can you, let's play some Pasak, actually?
Alright, but I'm out of credits. So it's Republic Senate rules.
Republic Senate rules?
That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything. It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves.
Well, that's, an insightful view. Wait, but I'm talking like, Skisney. Sorry, I've been recording too much Baldur's Gate. Well, those are insightful rules there. There, Atten. Well, forget it. Let's ask some other questions.
What did you want to know?
He has nothing to say. Alright then, no advice on where to go. Well then. I've been looking and thinking around, actually doing a bit of testing. And well, our 2 prime options are, I think, on the run. Let's see, on the run, or, well, for me, Nar Shaddaa, actually. And I've been doing some testing, and I think we'll hit Nar Shaddaa first for a little bit.
Well, here we are. The Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
That is true. So what is this Nal Hutta that you mention?
It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
That bad? I didn't think anything could compel you to bathe.
Ooh,
You spend all
shots
day thinking
fired.
up that joke? Maybe you and Bayodur should start a circus.
I fail to understand the reference, though I doubt your explanation would prove worthwhile.
Hoo-hoo! It's like a regular ship battle here, right here. With all the shots fired and... Oh, we have an awareness option. You sound like you've been there before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
Well, unless you're really rich. And corrupt. And even then there's better... Yeah, you're probably right. So there's a lot of ex-soldiers in Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers. So others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
I see. Oh, potential recruits to be had there then. Well, how hard will it be to hide us there?
Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
What is this refugee sector then?
Well, not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians. And the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
So how hard would it be to find one Jedi amongst these masses?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there.
Yeah, you have already said that, so silence. And take in the Ebon Hawk for landing, Atten. Do your work.
I plotted a course for the refugee sector and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
Well, I see no Hutta around it, but this is much as described. I do really like this interpretation of Nar Shaddaa. It's very ominous and industrial and cool. Yeah, this is awesome. Meanwhile, in the dark of space. Well, this is a big meanwhile. I have a very ominous feeling about this. Oh no, more HK droids.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the smuggler's moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more.
Wow, that's a nice cracking voice.
Why must we watch? We've hunted him for so long now. We must wait. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
That's clever enough.
KotOR's head is filled with madness. Zack family hunt the galaxy. Look for Jedi. Jedi finally come and we can no longer hunt. There's no sense in it.
If you wish to live, you should respect KotOR's wishes. The handsome Jedi ran for years. He will not stay on the moon forever.
Let's ask them why, KotOR. Once I've collected a bounty, I'll keep their heads as trophies.
You best be unspoken, Han-Ha. You've carried far from your words and three, maybe too far. I hear you have not collected life debt from the little red-maned human female. You make a fool of yourself twice. If you cross Zerk, she would be very dead by now.
KotOR, not I will carve a bloody small for your entire family, Zack, I swear to you.
If KotOR's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
It would be unwise to commit violence here. KotOR's orders were clear. We are not to harm the handsome Jedi while he walks on Nar Shaddaa. Unless we are attacked first, we are permitted to defend ourselves.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
This Jedi is different. KotOR told us to leave the Jedi alone, it is true, but he said nothing about the Jedi's companions. Ooh, evil schemes being plotted.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
The Ebon Hawk looks a little bit exposed out here.
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
Fine idea, actually, Atten. You seem to be a good advisor in places such as this. So are we going to be okay on this landing pad?
Sure. Most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
I do not like your doubt here, Atten. Points taken down. Any problems we'll have with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
I see. So this is this refugee sector you spoke of?
Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
Mobs. How cheerful. Let us move on then.
Alright then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
Yeah, no. I want to find out about this bounty on my head. And end it.
Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk, none of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the Exchange are going to want to shoot you, and someone who is willing to talk to anyone, which means trouble.
The bounty is a waste of our efforts. All that matters is the Jedi. The intentions of the thugs of this moon are of no consequence.
This bounty poses a threat to him. We do not need two beasts at our back when the Sith are enough.
I agree
If you
on
are so
that.
certain of your path, then do what you will, servant of Atris. It makes no difference.
It's up to you. There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a credit or two.
Yes, or spill their guts to not have their guts spilled. So we also need to find Zezkael here. I want to find him and ask what he knows.
Finding a Jedi, or anyone else touched by the Force here, will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions. It makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're going to search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, might as well start as soon as possible.
Very well then. Let us see where our path takes us.
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
You were
What's
saying?
with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
The exchange actually told me I could land here.
Yeah? Well, it's the first I've heard of it. Tell you what, let me check it out. If you're cleared, then you're clear. No trouble.
Feel free to check it out. I'll be sure to let the exchange know how you delayed me from making my drop.
Never mind. It's not worth the trouble. I gotta tell you though,
Smart
I got
Tordorian.
another one of your ships docking here within an hour. I'm not sure what to tell them.
Divert them to another landing pad then. There should be plenty left. Yeah, you do that and stay quiet. Right, I think on this trip we'll take along Aten, since he seems to know the place, and Kreia, since, well, she's our only Force sensitive and they will need it. We're gonna find some Jedi. Got some dark side points. Well.
You wander too far, human. We warned you this would happen. You cannot listen. Break legs, maybe not so wander so far.
Look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
You know your place, human. Your place is here, not there. Not a human. What you look at?
Perhaps you should explain to me what you're doing here, and why you're waving that axe at my face.
Exchange business, human. Not for seeing you unless you want to lose your eyes.
Just try it, and we'll see who loses what.
One human more, not amusing to fight. More one human, little better. Spill more blood.
Right, you're psychos. Time to die.
Where came from? Let's settle this.
And we leveled up from that. How nice. Hey, 1 credit. How nice.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
Save the gratitude. In this place, being saved means you owe me now.
Alright, what do you want then?
I want to know who those thugs were working for.
Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean? What changed lately?
The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it.
Where can I find this Visquis person? Seems like I might need to have a chat with him.
You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing.
Well, I decide that. Fine, get out of here. Your debt is repaid.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
So yeah, it's worth gathering some nice dark side points.
I saw what you did to those Exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need?
I murdered 2 people and you're asking me for credits? No. I've nothing for you and get out of my way.
Forgive me, stranger, but if you had some credits you could spare, it would be a great help. Please.
How about I get out of here? How about you get out of here before I kill you like those last 2 thugs that were bothering me?
Forgive me, stranger, please. I beg you, do not kill me.
Why did you do such a thing? Giving into your feelings over such a small matter. They would be better served elsewhere.
Oh, some talks here. So I don't think it's very naughty to use it as small acts of cruelty that amuse him. I think it's just they're in his way. My feelings serve no one but myself. But even that provides me no satisfaction. Actually, no, this is better. I am wasting my time threatening slaves and refugees.
And what would you rather do?
I like this one, it's a little bit more philosophical. It is difficult to exercise power if when life's obstacles are as insignificant as this.
The Force binds all things. The smallest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. These acts of cruelty may have more severe repercussions than you know, or can see.
What do you mean?
Cruelty leads to suffering, and when one suffers, it is the way of life to spread suffering. The suffering within builds until its sound is all one hears, and when a kindness is offered, it is punished. And a greater darkness is served. From one act can come tremendous power when the echo has traveled as far as it can. Send a great echo, and power will come to you. The day shall come when you can test your strength, I promise you.
So the worthless and the desperate stoop to robbery and violence to survive. And so the suffering is increased and spread around. That makes enough sense. This is actually not where we wanted to go. Let us go on this way. So yeah, I like the look of Nar Shaddaa here. It's a lot more darker, drab. I guess the whole casino entertainment business hasn't really gotten off the ground at this point yet.
please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have.
What you have is not enough. Pay all. Oh, we make a percentage by taking a percent of you back with us.
But oh, look, here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
You read the rest of what this one owes us? Give all old now.
Really? This guy's pulling this stunt on me? So, we have a lot of options. Have money, isn't it? How much does this man owe?
Many and then more credits. Credits he not pay back. Credits grow 500, yet still not pay back. Exchange uneven, exchange unwanted. Man owes us. You what give what owes. Give it now.
So this gives us orders to pay off everything. But I want to do the fun thing. Yes, there's one really fun option I remember for this one. So there's normal force persuade, there's no need for this. Go on your way! And that's nice enough. Hey, wait a second. Where is my cool persuade option? I've lost my cool persuade. No. Wait a second. I'm reloading this. I want the cool persuade option. And it's not here anymore in the list. So 1 second and I'll be right back. Alright, so here we're back again. We're not even going to ask about how much money it is, because we might lose this very, very fun force persuade option. You two, give me all your credits. And then jump into the central pit.
I can't resist. Take credits, I have to go. Jumping in the pit is a good idea. Get to ground faster that way.
They suicide themselves. Yeah, I remember this well. That's a very, fucked up one. Anyways, let's speak with Runtum.
How did you do that? Stay away from me!
Oh, do you want to follow?
What just happened? 1 minute we're just talking and then I just lost control.
So yeah, the Atten registers this as us fighting and killing the guy. But we did no such thing. You need not worry about it, Atten. We had no choice.
It's like this impulse just came over me. I couldn't stop myself. Next time, warn me. If you're out to kill someone, don't surprise me like that.
We'll see what I can do. And we got some influence with Atten. He's apparently falling under our violent sway or such. Very interesting.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them like a shiver running through you.
There is a craving in the air. A hunger that's permeating into me, making me feel strange.
It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare.
It feels so alive, but with a deep desperation about it.
I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life.
Is it possible to manipulate these feelings, these currents? To control at least the mood of these people?
One might as well move the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination.
then control over such a large scale is possible if you direct these echoes appropriately to the right destinations.
Not in the sense you understand it. The ability to fool the minds of others, to dominate them on a massive scale that you speak of, is not achieved best through raw power. Manipulation is done through propelling events, or selected ones, into motion. It is done through teaching, through example, and through conviction. And the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe, of hearing it echoed around you in life. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last. Feel life as it is, with the crude matter stripped away.